It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. The opening jump is won by Phoenix. Add 2 points to the board.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Ball to Caldwell Pope. Nothing going here on that drive. Ball to James. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. And the rebound belongs to Phoenix. It's Suns ball.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Booker. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. Kuzma driving, but his shot won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Phoenix with it. To Booker. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for three. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. LeBron James. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
To Booker. Fires the three. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
You know what really fascinates me about Devin Booker? Every time I see him, I almost feel like I'm watching a movie called Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Now, when I see him off the court, he's all smiles, laid back, chill demeanor, very low-key. But when I see him on the court, it's like he finds this different person, this assassin that wants to attack you and dominate you every single time he has the ball. Now, I got a chance to overhear a story of him and his coach at the time, Earl Watson, and he told his head coach, I'm better than Jordan. Jordan never dropped 70 at Boston Garden. Now, we all know he's not better than Jordan, but that answer reflects his desire to be like Jordan and to be an NBA legend, and that's why he'll always succeed.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. They'll get it down to Booker. From the painted area, won't go down. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lakers at the controls right now. James to Beasley. That's blocked by Ariza.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Booker. Here comes the screen. To Booker. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Look out, Devin Booker. 2 of 4 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron into the front court. Now down 6. To Beasley. Ball. Lets it fly from long range. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
The Suns with 4 to shoot. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Ball to James. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Booker, the pass taken away by the Lakers. Has a look. And scores on the step back.
That boy's living his best life.
Suns with the basketball. That misses. First quarter's complete, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. All's our score after 1. Let's do it here in the second quarter. Across the timeline comes James. The score, 14 all. A pass down low to Beasley. The jumper's off the mark. Josh Jackson down to Chandler. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Nothing going here on that drive. James to Josh Hart. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Tyson Chandler.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
James knocks it down. That was a tough shot. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Jay, last year the Lakers 35 and 47. But that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Lakers ball to James. surveys the floor. James to Josh Hart. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he's got the free throw as well. Into the front court. It's Booker. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Crawford. Booker. Textbook defense. Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Has a chance. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Booker with it. He'll run the offense. Throws it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
LeBron with it up top. They trail by 2. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. Trying to cash in. Look out. Devin Booker. He's 3 for 7.
Tough shot. And when Devin Booker scores, he scores in bunches. It was only a couple of years ago he had that 70-point game in the Boston Garden. This kid can fill it up when he gets hot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. JaVale McGee pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Good look that time, but off the mark.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Booker. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Look out, Devin Booker. He's 4 for 8. That's 50%.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot anyway.
Ball to James. Here comes the screen. Tough make through traffic.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
James into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime.
Take coming.
Ball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Phoenix has the ball. Down low, Anderson. Shot from the lane won't go. Ball with the basketball. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. It's James. And the rebound comes down to Booker. This for the tie. And the rebound taken in by Lonzo. That'll do it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
The Lakers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Suns are still very much in this matchup. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Assists.
The first half is exactly what coaches want to see from their players offensively. The ball is moving, players are taking great shots, and the assist totals keep going up.
Player of the half.
The chosen one did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Defense, making the ball handler work. Inside, he scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
James gets it in the left corner. To James. The drive, right to the basket. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
James to Kyle Kuzma. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Kyle Kuzma at the line. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. It's Phoenix ball.
Me and you.
Short jumper won't fall. Ball with it up top. Leads a bucket to James. Great feed, sets it up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Kuzma to James. Has a look. LeBron, not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
DeAndre Ayton. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Los Angeles has the basketball. Ball to James. Curling inside. And that's blocked by Booker.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Booker. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a chance. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he knocks it down at the line. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Look out, Devin Booker. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
He's denied.
Oh, he blocked that with it. Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Suns control the possession. Sizing up the defense. To Jackson. From long range. Hand in his face, Josh Jackson can't connect. Lonzo with it. His guys down 3. James to Ball. James. Rebound for Ayton. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Oh, he can't connect. Stevenson. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Trevor Ariza, a guy who is always staying ready, usually a defender, but did a great job of knifing through the defense for an easy lay on that possession.
Stevenson to Beasley. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Jackson. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. It's all even at the end of this quarter. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Lakers at the controls right now. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Crawford. To Jackson. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Josh Hart at the line. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. It's Suns ball. Crawford to Jackson. Crawford. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys watch those. Nice extra move there.
Able to convert inside.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Crawford to Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. Jamal Crawford. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Caldwell Pope to Beasley. Tyson Chandler.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Phoenix with it. To Crawford. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Jamal Crawford. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Five on the shot clock. Kuzma to Josh Hart. For 3. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Crawford. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. to Josh Hart. To Kyle Kuzma. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Beasley to Kyle Kuzma. Crawford's there for the rebound. Wide open look won't go. The follow won't go either. Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Beasley. Kuzma down for McGee. McGee powers it through.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Crawford. Down to 5 on the 24. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lonzo controls the offense. To Caldwell Pope. Couldn't keep it in. Off Contavious Caldwell Pope. Crawford to Booker. To Crawford. The Suns with 4 to shoot.
Shot, box out.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Kyle Kuzma. Lonzo Ball. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Crawford. Shot clock winding down. Crawford knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Caldwell Pope. Ball to Stevenson. Has a chance and strokes it.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Hey, double screen.
JaVale McGee sends it away. Second block in this quarter. 17-footer for the win. It's good at the buzzer. Who needs overtime? This baby is all said and done on the final shot of the game.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns emerged victorious after a tight finish. No one should be surprised that we're highlighting all of the shots that were blocked in this contest. It's just amazing how one swat can fire up a team, and even their coach. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns. The Lakers must be devastated after such a close loss. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Devin Booker gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.